Hello everybody, I am back with a review video. My name's Kylie. If you've never watched any of my videos before, hello, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Okay, today I'm doing a review video. Excuse me, I have some notes here. Because I've discovered that videos go much more, well, this one's going great. Videos go much better if you have notes. Alright, so I read Swallowing Grandma by Kate Long. It was an alright book. I think I've given it 4 stars. Yeah, 4 stars. This book is about a girl, Catherine. I think on Goodreads, the description said called her orphaned. She's not really orphaned. Her dad did die, but her mom just left. She left. Her mom didn't die, so I don't know. Does that still classify her as an orphan? I'm not sure. I felt like both of your parents have to be passed away, but I don't know anything about that. So if you, yeah, I don't know. So she lives with her grandma. Her grandpa's left too. Her grandpa left her grandma, her mom left as well, and her dad, and that happened just after her dad died. So it's her and her grandma. Her grandma is disabled, kind of. She's like going blind. She's almost blind. So Catherine, she likes to be called Cat, is kind of like takes care of her. Well, she like lives with her and like does everything, and I don't know, like the grandma still has like accidents sometimes, and it's not like Cat is with her like 24/7 or anything. But that's kind of the premise of the book. She's 18. She is a plus size character. This was a huge thing for me. I have read hardly any books ever that have plus size main characters. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and I identified with her in some parts of it. Okay, I should say this book will have a trigger warning for bulimia and for self-harm. A little bit, very little, but it is in there. Okay. So it's kind of just about this girl and how she's getting on with her grandma and kind of figuring out who she is and kind of figuring out like what happened in her family, what happened when everyone ran away, and yeah, just how that fits in with who she is and figuring out what she wants in life. This book is so British. If you are not familiar with, like, if you are not friends with British people, if you have not read a lot of British books, like, you're gonna be confused. I was confused. There is lots of instances where I figure out what a word means, what I think a word means based on the context, because I'm like, what the heck? There's lots of, in the dialogue, adding apostrophes and stuff and spelling words wrong, just like to emphasize the accent that people have. I've bookmarked something to kind of give you an example. Okay, so it says, Pole-tutted, take no notice, Maggie. Like, it's like take, but it's written T-E-K. She's a lost cause. I've given up bothering me. Now, are you stopping for your dinner? 'Cause I've a prata pie and some pickled cabbage as wants eaten up. Maggie patted her belly. I s'll be a reet wit to pie, but I might have to pass on the cabbage. I'm gonna put on the screen how that one part actually looks. I s'll be a reet with the pie. Like, she's saying that she'll be fine just with the pie. I don't know what a prata pie is. Prayta is how it's spelt here. like, it's so really super British. Super British. So just know that, because it was hard for me at some times, like, to understand. I've flipped through after it. Like, I don't keep notes when I'm writing books, but I know there was specifically, I actually didn't, I still, like, I don't know what it means. I just think that gives it something extra. I don't think it's, excuse me, I don't think it's necessarily a negative. I don't think it's necessarily a positive, but it's just, that's just what it is. It's very, very, very British. And I just think people should know that if they're going to read it. The character of Kat, I really loved her. I felt like she's like a much cooler version of me. Just been plus size like most of her life. She had like bullying issues going on. But then how she dealt with the bullies and how like that all ended up was really cool. Not going to spoil that for you. She does like super well in school and ends up getting into like a prestigious school, and that's really cool. She's finishing and she's trying to get good grades, and she's really she's a bookish person. She reads a lot. She has a really good relationship with her librarians. These are like her good friends. And then someone kind of shows up, a long-lost relative type of thing, and it kind of just turns everything around for her. And she starts finding out, different things about her family, what she didn't know, and so yeah, like that's just, kind of goes through her finding things out and her, yeah, I don't know, kind of deciding what she wants and everything. The ending was very meh for me. I didn't really like it. I didn't really like basically what happens is she finds out that 3 people in her life have lied to her, and not like little white lies. Like, you find out like they've basically been lying to her for a long time. These are massive like whoppers of lies that kind of change everything. And she kind of just rolls with it. In 2 out of 3 cases, she kind of rolls with it like it didn't even matter. And I'm like, personally, I can't handle lying. Of course, I lie sometimes in my life. Mostly white lies. Mostly lies that just mean that somebody won't get hurt, or just because I want to keep my privacy. But like big, massive whopper lies, like it just really bothered me that was like, that was like kind of how it ended. Like, you find out the truth. So I guess that's like good. I suppose there wasn't really a better place to end it off. Because you find out the truth, and then you know all the truth, and it's kind of like she has to go from there. And she has to, like, basically decide how her relationships with these people are gonna go moving forward, and what she really wants from it. And there's kind of not, there's not much story to tell from there, I suppose. So I guess there was only one thing that they never really, you follow everyone. You figure out what's happened to the mom, and it kind of, the only kind of mystery at the end of it is what really happened to the grandpa. You kind of know what he was doing for a little while after he left, and then he was just sort of gone, and they never really explained it. I guess you kind of assume that maybe he died. But, like, the grandma's still alive, so, like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. So it was an okay book. I gave it good stars. I really loved the character. I just kind of didn't like how it ended, and I didn't like how most of the relationships in her life, like, the people were lying to her. I just think that kind of sucked. but it was a really good story. So if you read this book, let me know. Like a small amount of like reviews and ratings for it on Goodreads, so it's not a well-known book. I like it. I think my sister gave it to me. If you've read it, let me know what you think of it down below. Comment. Yeah, that's it. Again, Swallowing Grandma by Kate Long. It was interesting. I did like it. I did like it, despite all the British. No offense. No offense. But it's just hard. If you're not used to it, it's hard because it's like English, but it's like with a twist. Okay, so if you like my videos, and comment below because that's the whole point. I want to talk to you. I want to be your friend. Friend me on Goodreads. Don't follow me on Goodreads. Friend me on Goodreads. Because I want more friends. That's just who I am. And subscribe. That would make my whole day if you subscribe to my channel. And that's all I have for you today.